all kind of things of the such. Macomb County Jail once billed me $700 for my time in their custody, which went onto my credit report. Michigan's driver responsibility fee at that time only deepened the burden. I personally paid nearly $4,000 in added penalties and eventually had to file bankruptcy. And if you don't know what the Michigan driver responsibility fee was at the time, you were charged $250 to about $500 per.
Could have been 1,000.
Could have been 1,000 per no proof of insurance offense or driving with a suspended license offense. So once you paid your ticket, you still had to pay that property tax as we name it. This is the property tax, a system designed to penalize the poor under the guise of law and order. It thrives on late fees, high fines, and inflated penalties for nonviolent infractions. The toll isn't just financial, it damages relationships, mental health, and the ability to progress in life. My fiance herself was once left stranded after her car was towed for a suspended license. I showed a judge proof that I was enrolled in college once, and yet he still sentenced me to 90 days in jail. Had I been able to pay the court fees up front, most of this wouldn't have happened. Eventually, I paid everything off and regained my license, but only after having to file bankruptcy to clear all of those tickets and fines. When the reforms passed in 2021, I received hundreds of messages from people across Michigan thanking me for helping shine a light on this injustice, because so many people were going through the same thing simply because they couldn't afford to pay. My story is about more than traffic stops. It's about how we criminalize poverty. Non-public safety stops don't make our community safer. They ruin lives and overload our jails and courts with cases that never belonged there in the first place, while criminals get away because they are wealthy. Until we stop treating poverty like a crime and rethink our justice system and continue to punish the underprivileged, true justice will always stay out of reach for millions of Americans for years to come. So that's just part of the story that I did tell to the Judiciary Committee in Michigan, and it's just a microcosm of all of the individuals, not only in Michigan, not only in Detroit, but here in DC, in Baltimore, and in Virginia, all over the country, states, all 51 states that are constantly penalized and held back because, not because they're committing a crime, not because of having a weapon, being caught with a weapon, not because of any violent offenses or being a threat to people around them, but because they made a mistake and they were unable to immediately pay for whatever penalties or fines or interest or whatever it may be that was assessed on them. And it sends a messed up message in America these days when we